Turn-based RPGs were never my style. To me, personally, it did not make a lot of sense, since unlike free roam combat, you had to wait for your opponent to attack, and you were pretty much in a hopeless scenario. And if you clicked in this video, then maybe you also relate to what I'm saying. Or maybe you were just curious about why as well. But this all changed right after I tried Expedition 33. It's also a turn-based RPG. I saw how popular the game is and how amazing graphics are, and I got really curious to see what all this hype is about. But as soon as I found out that it's a turn-based RPG, I got really skeptical about buying it. But as soon as I watched some videos, I said, screw it, and I decided to go on ahead and get the game. And let me tell you, I'm really happy I've got the game, and there are many reasons for this. So let's start with the story. As soon as I got a glimpse of this game's story and the sudden shift from everything's going great to a sudden what the hell just happened, really made me understand why this game has gotten so much hype. In an early game, you are pretty much put in a somewhat hopeless scenario where even though the characters have magical powers, they still aren't necessarily as powerful as the enemy. And this makes the main protagonist and the other Expedition 33 candidates in a dire situation for survival. Seeing certain brutal scenes was also something that really got me into it, since this game is not holding back when it comes to harsh scenes or reality. The bonds between one character to another just make so much sense overall. You see how authentic their emotional expressions are, and how the dilemmas they are put through while facing such dire and risky situations are. I think what would have made it even better would be if they have added a character roots in these kinds of situations, in which both would lead to a different scenario and ending. It could be that they've already added these things later on the game, but keep in mind that I have not yet finished the full game yet, so I'm only commenting on what I've seen so far. Now, as combat wise, as I've previously mentioned, the turn-based combat is not really my thing, but this one was just good. I believe that they have managed to create something deeper than just a turn-based combat system. And they have done it by adding the dodge system. Yes, the dodge and parry system. In previous turn-based combat games I have personally played, I haven't really seen this feature, and this is one of those many things that makes this game really unique. And it's not just about waiting for the opponent to hit you and how much damage he's dealing, but now you're also worrying about dodging or parrying at the right time to avoid getting killed or damaged. And I thought this was such an interesting thing to add in turn-based combat. This, combined with the character dialogues and animation during combat, really made the game feel so much alive. And let alone the music that brings you so much hype while also exploring such a strange yet beautiful atmospheric world, or when you're in combat. Which goes for the next subject, the world. After progressing a bit in the game, you will then venture into a different yet mysterious place filled with enemies. And after such a brutal scene where you see your fellow expeditioners getting killed one by one and waking up after being unconscious for a while, you then are able to clearly see how beautiful the environment is, as well as the enemies. If you also are like me and not a huge fan of turn-based RPGs, I would truly suggest you give this one a shot, because it may blow your mind like it did to me. I've been waiting for such a story-rich game like this one for a while now, and I truly believe this could get nominated for the Game of the Year, if you will. And if it does, I am definitely voting for this one, without a doubt. So if you already played this game, I would also like to hear your comments on it, because I want to see what other people think of this game, if they like it like I did, or if they didn't, or what they would have wanted to see nowadays, right? And if you truly enjoyed seeing this video, if you found it entertaining, I would also appreciate if you also like and maybe subscribe if you enjoy my kind of content. And apart from this, I really hope you consider playing this game, and also hope to see you again next time. Peace.